Hey everybody, Jared Duckett, Duckett Ladd CPAs and Advisors here with my business partner, Buzz Saul. Ryan, how are you, my friend?
Good, Jared. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you jumping on here. Just want to shoot a quick video here. I've had a lot of questions from clients. I think we've got a lot of clients that are getting letters in the mail, right, about this child tax credit and what is it, what's it mean, money's coming my way, yes or no, and all that fun stuff. So really what we're going to talk about, let's just take a couple minutes here. And we're talking about specifically the child tax credit. And if you guys remember, it feels like forever ago, but it's only been about 3.5 months ago. It was the American Rescue Plan that President Biden put in place in March, and it really had some changes to the child tax credit and how it works. So Buzz, I'm going to kind of throw it to you. Unpack a little bit the child tax credit, the changes, but then the advance payments, what the letter means, and kind of inform our clients here.
Yeah, so what the federal government did back in March is they increased the child tax credit. It was $2,000 for every child age 17 or under. And what they did was they increased it to $3,600 for children under 6. So that is, you have to be under 6 by 12/31/21. Children ages 6 to 17 at 12/31/21. That tax credit was increased to $3,000.
Okay, so basically increasing the amount from 2K up to 3K or $3,600. And I've had a lot of questions asked like, hey, my kiddo was such and such last year age, are they going to qualify? The important date to look at is as of December 31st, 2021. So we're talking 6 months in the future here. What date they, how old they are. If they are 17 down to 6, okay, 3,600 or 3,000. And then if they are under 6 as of that date, 3,600, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. So talk about, so big changes. I mean, that's a big increase in the child tax credit.
Yeah.
So talk about how these advance payments are going to work. Because typically
Yeah.
it's just going to change your credit, but what do the advance payments mean?
Yep. So what they're doing this year is they're taking your most recently filed return, seeing what dependents you claimed on that return, factoring in the ages, and they're going to advance half of your total child tax credit to you over the next 6 months, starting on July 15th. So they'll take whatever your child tax credit is, divide it by 2, and then they'll take that and divide it by 6, and you'll get that amount each month through the end of the year, starting in July.
Okay. So I'm going to throw out an example here, and I'm not going to use us because we got 3 kids and 5 kids. So that it's complicated. Let's use one kid. All right. Say you got a kiddo who at the end of this year, December 31st, 2021, is going to be 3 years old. Okay. And then you go look at your income, make sure you qualify. Did we talk about that yet?
We haven't hit on the income limits, no.
Yeah. So let's go right there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go into the income limits. Then let me use that example.
Yeah, that's a good point. So in order to qualify for this enhanced child tax credit, if you're a single taxpayer, that is going to be phased out at $75,000. So once you start making more than $75,000 in adjusted gross income, they're going to start reducing that enhanced credit. For married filing jointly taxpayers, it's $150,000 is your adjusted gross income limit. Once you start making more than that, every $1,000 of income, they're going to reduce that enhanced credit by $50.
Yeah. So they're looking at your most recently filed return, and that's who's getting letters like, hey, here's a letter, based on 2020's return, you qualify. Therefore, the advance payments are coming. So now let me transition to the example. Again, you got one kiddo. Let's say you're married filing jointly, your AGI is 140,000. All right. So you qualify for the advance credit. You got a 3-year-old, so it's $3,600 of credit that you're going to get in essence on your 2021 return. But they're going to advance half of that to you. So $3,600, we're going to divide that by 2, and we're looking at $1,800, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they're going to give that to you over 6 months. So that's $300 per month. The IRS is going to send you starting July 15th, and it's going to come every 15th day, August, September, October, November, December. I think August falls on the 16th because it's a weekend. But you're going to get that money automatically advanced to you, right? You don't have to opt in. It's you automatically opt in. Is that right?
Yep. Opt-in is the default treatment that the IRS is using.
Yeah. So the key thing is, you know, if you don't want those advances, because again, it's advancing you the credit. Let me stay with my example. I don't want to get too much in the weeds, but a lot of questions on this. So that credit for that one individual is $3,600. They're going to advance you 1,800 of it. So on your 2021 return, your credit's going to be 1,800, right? So you've already been advanced the 1,800 bucks.
Yep.
You guys follow me? So typically in a normal year, if you will, if it were apples to apples, your refund's going to be, or however, if you typically get money back or owe, it's going to be changed by that advance to a degree because you've already gotten that money. So it could cause surprises if you guys don't think this through a little bit. You follow me on that, Buzzsaw?
Yeah, that's right. So if you're used to getting a large refund based on this credit, that refund is going to be a little bit lower because you got, $300 a month already advanced to you for 6 months.
Right. So let's just hit on real fast, opting out of it. So there is a way, and I've got a copy of one of these letters here in front of me. If you don't wish to receive these, to receive the advanced child tax credit payments, instructions on how to enroll from these payments will be available by the end of June. And then it gives a URL, website to go to check, so you can basically opt out not to receive that. Talk through, like, why would you want to opt out, Buzzsaw?
Yeah. So one big reason is, let's say you're 2021, you expect to be above the income threshold for getting this, whereas maybe 2020 you hit it, and the IRS is using that 2020 return to send you these payments. If you get these payments and you end up not qualifying in 2021, you're going to have to pay it back. So if you think that you're going to make too much money in 2021, it would benefit you to go ahead and opt out of these so you don't have to pay the money back on your 2021 tax return.
Yeah, no, that's well said, because they're estimating that you are going to qualify based on historical 2020 return or whatever. But if 2021 is going to be a lot higher, you're going to have a really good year. You don't qualify for this child tax credit to a degree, might make sense to opt out. Another reason I'd say to opt out is, and don't take this the wrong way, I'm a pretty blunt individual, is if you're not good with your money and you're just going to get in advance of it and go spend it, probably not the best thing to do, because you want to wait till that tax time, so really just think that through, get with your, advisor on how you want to treat these. But it's a little, it seems simplistic, but it does get complicated, doesn't it, Buzzsaw?
It can get complicated because you've got to factor in, the advance, what you're typically used to seeing when you file your taxes, a refund or paying in, and how all that's going to affect your taxes. It can really throw some people for a loop, if you're not planning properly.
Yeah, no, great points. So anyways, if you guys have questions on this, let us know. Again, you probably have received a notice, or I wouldn't say a notice, a letter, if you're qualifying for this. We're checking the website. We'll shoot another video here when we see that active website up and you can go opt out. But again, if you don't opt out and the IRS thinks you qualify, you're going to get money July 15th. That could come in the form of a check, if that's how you get your refund back from the IRS. Or if you use direct deposit, I believe that money should just be direct deposited into your account, very similar to the stimulus payments, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Perfect. Buzzsaw, anything else on this topic? I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of questions on this.
Yeah, no, I think really the key takeaway is just to start planning, figure out what your tax credit's going to be increased by. You'll start to see that monthly payment come in next month, and then just kind of figure out over the next 6 months what you need to be contributing, or, having your employer withheld from your employer withholding tax from your paycheck or your estimated tax payment, to make sure you don't have a big surprise when you file your 2021 taxes.
Yep. Again, if you've got 2, 3, 4 kids, that money can add up pretty quick, and really, large chunks of money going in and out. You want to make sure you know what it is. So anyway, Buzzsaw, appreciate you as always, my friend.
Absolutely.
You guys have questions, let us know, but you guys make it a great week. We'll talk to you guys soon. We'll see you.
All right. Thanks, Jared.